Got a video for you from the World Ukulele channel. It's going to be a ukulele review, baritone ukulele review. Picked up this Ohana BK-35GCE, I don't know, maybe about 2 weeks ago, from Cool Hand Ukes down in California. Tell you a little bit about it. It's BK. I know the B stands for baritone. I'm not exactly sure what the K stands for. I think it may be one of their solid wood models. So BK-35. G is gloss finish. You can see that. It's a nice gloss finish. And C means it's a cutaway. And E means that it has electronics on it. So everything total for this ukulele was pretty much at $400, which is not bad. So it's all solid mahogany ukulele. It's actually pretty light. You know, it has kind of standard binding here and around the sound hole, the rosette around the sound hole. See the bridge. It's a bone nut from what I remember. Open geared Grover tuners seem to work pretty well. They're metal. See the Ohana headstock there. I think the neck is mahogany as well. Position dots at 5, 7, 10, and 12, and 15. So I've been really happy with it, playing it quite a bit. The electronics say that they're Ohana, and they have a built-in tuner, which is nice, battery indicator, volume control, bass, mid, and treble controls on it. The jack is here, not on the bottom here, but a little offset right here. And it uses 2 of the little round batteries that go into a slot right here. I have this tuned, this double C tuning, but so it's instead of the standard DGBE baritone tuning, it's tuned down to C there. This is still G. The B is tuned up to C, so that's where you get double C. And the E is tuned down to D. But so just listen to that. Sustain on that. Sustain won't be quite as loud if I tune it up. Still pretty resonant. And it came with Aquila strings. I actually changed out the lowest 2 strings, the D and the G. The Aquila strings, remember, they're silver wound strings. But I just prefer the bronze wound, and the only bronze wound baritone strings I know Martin makes some. I just prefer the sound of the bronze wound over the silver. So they just give it a little more depth when they ring out, as opposed to the the silver wound string. So I always change those out on my baritones. And so if you had seen any other of my videos, I guess before I got this, I'd gotten this Bushman. So I've had this for quite a while. I got it used, actually. It's the Bushman cedar tone, so it has a solid cedar top. This uke is really light. I'm not exactly sure what the back and sides are on this, but it has this kind of little inlay here down the center. Actually, it has this similar, this binding around the uke, around the rosettes. It has no name on these tuners, but they're open back tuners as well. Interesting, the position dots on this are at 5, 7, and 9 instead of 10. So that's the only kind of nit between playing from the Ohana to the Bushman, that position fret. But also what strikes me, you'll be able to see this, do they look somewhat similar? Looks like the headstocks are similar. I know the Ohana website has said it has a bone nut. I believe it's probably the same for the Bushman. just as a cutaway, but if it wasn't, the body style seemed almost exactly the same. Look at the bridge down there, similar bridges. So I asked a question about this on the Ukulele Underground forum, and I think, the Ohana is made in China. I probably think the Bushman was probably made in China too. And I think any distributors can choose from different styles of uke they want to build. So I'm assuming, I don't think Ohana bought out Bushman, but they may be using some Chinese manufacturer that offers similar styles you can choose from for the body, the neck, the head, I'm assuming. So it seems like it's sort of a standard design. And let me just let you hear what the Bushman. So this is tuned also to that double C tuning. So it has a lot of sustain as well. See, the workmanship seemed really good. I couldn't really find anything particular to be a nit. Looks like, I guess, under the gloss there are a couple spots that look like little bubbles or something, but I guess to me that's not a big deal. I'm more worried about the playability and the sound rather than a little nit cosmetic detail here or there. And I guess when I got this, the action is really nice. I haven't had to mess with it at all. So I'll just let you hear some sound samples. Quit talking. You hear that compared to the Bushman and see what that sounds like. I also have the bronze wound DG strings on here, and I think these are also Aquila strings on the high two strings. So that's a cedar top versus a mahogany top. So at least to my ear, this sounds brighter than the cedar top on the Bushman. But I guess this may open up as well over the years. I don't know, the Bushman is quite a number of years older than this one. So I think this is also the Marcy Marxer model, or has her name as one of the endorsers of it. So if you play a baritone ukulele, I would highly recommend this one. I've been really happy with it. All solid woods, electronics in it, so you can take it out, and if you play out, plug it in, and let me plug it in quickly and let you kind of hear what that sounds like. So I guess I normally don't play the baritone much just for strumming. I like to finger pick it and play some chord and melody stuff because it just have more room to play than on a tenor. At least for me, I like it. electronics seem to work well. So again, the Ohana BK-35GCE, the cutaway electronics. You can get it without the electronics. It's a little cheaper. Highly recommend it. And before I let you go, I'm going to be trying to post up some more videos in the future. So if there is anything you'd like for me to cover, just let me know and put a suggestion in the comments. Like beginner ukulele type videos, questions that you have. Thinking about doing a clawhammer ukulele video. That's a fun technique to do, or chord melody, or Hawaiian songs, Tahitian songs. Just let me know. But oh, and one other thing is playing other than in like standard GCA tuning or DGBE tuning. I'm thinking about doing some lessons on that. You may be asking why in the world would you even want to do that, and I'll tell you why you might even just want to consider doing that. It just opens up more options for you. So maybe I'll just close with a little claw hammer. So that's claw hammer style. So just let me know in the comments anything you'd like for me to cover, talk about. And thanks for watching. And if you liked the video, click the like button and subscribe to my channel and help me reach the 1,000 subscribers. And aloha for now.